Hello everybody, this is Frogman and welcome back to Levitated. We've been kind of having a bit of fun in the last several episodes, kind of fooling around with environmental tech, and I have since upgraded our Void resource miner up to a tier 4 level miner, which means we got through the miner double at this point, and that is going to allow us to get some more of the rarer stuff, like as it states there, iridium, titanium, and emeralds. Up until this point, the only way we had access to emeralds was through villager trading, or through this other thing. Oh, don't do that. No, don't do that. I don't want crap in my box. Or through the Amadron tablet. So we now have access to emeralds. We now have access to titanium. We now have access to iridium, which is going to be coming in handy fairly soon because we're going to start looking at trying to do some more stuff with Tech Reborn today, as well as possibly looking at just getting into a little bit of advanced rocketry. Now, I know there's going to be quite a ways before we can actually fool with advanced rocketry because of how gated it is behind tech guns, so we're going to have a little bit of fun. I wanted to kind of touch on this a little bit where we don't have it fully modified out. Basically, what I've got right now is 4 speed modifiers, 2 accuracy modifiers, and 2 luck modifiers. We still have room for, 4 more upgrades or modifiers. I may or may not go ahead and do that. I've been running the crystal lens mainly because I want to just try to keep these things updated as quickly as possible or get them just upgraded so that we can continue to go. I think I have enough room to make it to tier 6 without having to move the main central core. So it's kind of, you get to a point where once you got enough room, you don't have to tear the bottom platform completely out. You can just kind of tear out the structure frames, leave these in place, and then move this up one every single time and put it back down and go. I do end up having to eventually fool around with some of these modifiers spacing because they'll kind of push their way out as we go, so you kind of knock those out as well. But you can kind of leave the floor and the laser column in place. But we're currently sitting at I don't want to do that. Please don't do this. Thank you very much. We're currently sitting at about 8,000 RF a tick in output or input as far as RF is concerned, and we're running at just under a second per ore right now, so it's doing pretty good. The luck modifiers are why we're occasionally seeing 2 or 3 of these, so that's definitely a thing I was not aware of. They do for sure add quite a bit of the power usage to it. The accuracies, the reason why I'm running the accuracies right now is because in order to be able to upgrade these things, you need to be able to continuously get the structure frame parts up. Can you please type? And the structure frame parts require a specific crystal. And the more you have accuracy, the more you're likely to get this because of the fact that I'm running this little thing. So it just modifies the accuracy. Once we get enough stuff to be able to get to a tier 6, which will probably be ready to go by next episode, then I'll take those out and then we'll put speed and lux in them just so that we can get it going. I am contemplating putting a couple of more speed upgrades in this, but you're going to get to a point where this is going to be, 1 tick an operation, and this thing is going to be running absolutely crazy. So it's been running fast enough so far at this point that I have since removed all of the ore processing going into this crusher. It is now going to be used mainly for our crafting and have added in, let's just go up here like this. 3 immersive engineering crushers that are pretty much not maxed out all the time. We had a big influx of stuff come in. I actually did not realize that I was getting a lot of tungsten, and I had like 500 or 600 blocks of tungsten ore, so that's what it's processing through right now. But we're doing pretty decently. Once we hit that 1 tick a second thingy, we're probably going to have to look at even upgrading these or doing something else to help them out, because these are going to be, I think it's about 2 ticks, maybe, well, it's 2 ticks. They're about a second or more themselves, so we may have to do a little bit more work. But essentially all I did was just added in another P2P connector right here, pulled it off this side, and then we're just using ME export buses into a wooden storage crate that is then being round robined into all of these guys, and then they of course deliver their stuff into this central interface that then puts stuff back into the system. So I am probably going to have to look at adding some more of these, mainly because we're not keeping up with it at this point. We had to go through a whole bunch of tungsten and a whole bunch of other things, and it seems like, oh, we did it again. Way to go, dummy. Hey, you need to shut that off. we don't even need that thing anymore for what it's worth. I don't even need that orchid anymore. So we may work on doing a few things. Part of the reason why that's suffering right now is because I forgot to do that. So when we were also running that, let's go shut that off and let's get caught back up. I kind of broke the system goofing around, and that's fine. So that should start catching up, and they should start running again. I think we're probably going to have to put another row of furnaces in here, or what I may do is start putting that thing into use a little bit more. It is currently doing the iridium processing because this is the only way, or one of the only ways that we can do it. I can run it through a, what is this thing? The alloy smelter. I can run it through a regular redstone furnace. That thing is sitting here. I figured I'd put it to use. So I did in between episodes do this. I went ahead and made 4 or 3 brand new graphite electrodes and put Unbreaking 3 on all 3 of them. That cost me a bit of just XP pretty much. So no big deal, no major problem. So just get you guys caught up. That's pretty much everything that's been going on. I haven't done much of anything else, I don't think. It's been idling. We've been just kind of sitting here idling, trying to get the cool little parts pieces. So we're now got a decent supply of most of the basic the bottom 4 tier crystals, and we've been getting in the ionite, which is the next tier crystal that we can use, and probably by the end of this episode I'll be able to upgrade that thing. Once you get to the point where you can start stuffing modifiers in those things, they become very fast. I mean, they're way faster at this point than this thing will be. Like I said, I can basically just shut that thing off if I want to at this point, and we may do that. We may not. I don't think... is there any reason at all to keep that running right now? Coal, iron, redstone, and copper, tin, gold... lapis, lead, and diamonds. No, there's no reason to even keep that thing running anymore. Okay, let's go, because we're basically getting it from that dude down there because we have a ton of RF. And I've been kind of playing around with this stuff. Right now, we're running off that solar and these, and well, let's see, 11 million RF. Once that goes down, oh no, we're already charging. I wanted to see if these guys were actually still functioning. So cool. We're good there. I've got that room off right now, and yeah, we're just kind of playing around. So I guess on to what we need to do today. What we need to do today is we need to start looking at this line of stuff. I was thinking desperately about getting into this system here because of the fact that the arc furnace, or the electric arc furnace, I can't spell. The electric arc furnace from Advanced Rocketry is going to give us the ability to get rid of a lot of the other things that we're doing. This thing is really quick. It's 10 seconds. It's also a very big, like it's a big multi-block structure, and it will do almost everything we need it to do at a reasonable pace. And it doesn't use a massive amount of energy. They're not horribly terrible as far as what you can do with them. I mean, it's going to be the next way to make steel as far as this pack is concerned. So making steel in that thing is okay, but it costs us... well, it costs us that stuff, for one. It costs these the coal coke, which needs to be ground up and then put into this thing and then smelted for, I forget what it is. Well, just do this. You've got it here. Click, and at the other end of it here, no, this, that. It's double the RF, plus the fact that I have to waste time grinding up coke dust in order to do it. So it may be something that we'll play with. And because it's advanced rocketry, we can modify that furnace, I believe, with... I went ahead and made the thing. Where's the thing? Thing. Where are you, thing? The hollow projector. We'll play with these as we go. But it's just kind of things. We need to start looking towards getting into this, because the way we're going to forward and end this pack is by building all the way through advanced rocketry and moving to a different planet completely. So an electric arc furnace, if I look at the things here, the iridium coils, or those coil blocks down there on the bottom, the coils that they state, those coil blocks, the higher the tier of coil block, the faster the thing's going to run. So if you can get to the point where you're using at least aluminum coil or iridium coils, those 3 coil blocks, it'll run really fast compared to where it normally would be. So we'll go ahead and put that away. That's where we're why is that in here? Oh, it's because we accidentally screwed up. Give me my stuff. Cool. Let's put these in here and let's go to work. Now, the big problem with advanced rocketry is the... we'll go ahead and look at this again. Every single one of those things needs machine structures. So machine structures... Machine structure from this is going to require a lot of iron and a highly advanced machine frame for every single one of them. Now, let me just say that for a minute. We all played advanced rocketry, or at least if you haven't, you should. It's a fun mod. You get to play around with things. Advanced rocketry is like immersive engineering, where it has structure frame blocks and things and stuff. You build big multi-block structures, for those of you that have never touched it. Every single thing, even just a, well, get your thing back out again and we can show you something. Even just a basic, where did it go? Basic machine from advanced rocketry, like a lathe. Lathes are teeny tiny things. They're not very big. They're just a little deal. Is going to require, where is it? Creative power structure, machine structure blocks times 2. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. Well, just 2 of them is going to cost us a little bit of fun. So 2 of them is going to require 2 highly advanced machine frames, which is going to require advanced machine frames and 4 titanium plates. So 8 titanium plates, 8 chrome plates. Here's your math, and all the way down again. I think it's going to be 4 carbon plates and 4 advanced alloy plates. Advanced alloy plates are an advanced alloy ingot, which is made with a mixed metal ingot, which is a rabbit hole all in of itself, which is why I'm kind of glad I got into some of the stuff that we did before we started making these, because you can actually make quite a few of them using just Invar and bronze and aluminum, or Invar, and we can't do this right here because we don't have zinc, but you can get quite a few of these. So titanium ingots. Titanium is a big thing we're going to use in advanced rocketry, so we're going to go down some of these lines, but you can see where that holy moly, that wall is going to hit us. When we decide we want to start flying off of this planet, it's not going to be just a bunch of refined steel that does it. It's going to be carbon and advanced alloy and chrome and machine. And just to get this stuff is going to require us to get, where is it? It's not this, it's that. Is an industrial electrolyzer that we're going to take ruby dust and feed that into the system. We're going to get 1 piece of chrome and a bunch of aluminum. So you're going to have a lot of fun. Plus compressed air cells, which this in of itself is going to be a royal pain. What are we going to do? How are we going to make this all happen? Well, I'm going to get rid of that first because I accidentally screwed that up and we don't need it. We got him put away. So we know where our end game is. We know where our end battle is going to be. And that end thing is going to be getting some of these machines down here automated so we can make some stuff. We're going to need to get into this as well, because apparently the only way we're going to be able to fly, and this is something I've been reading, it's like, holy cow, are you actually kidding me? No. In order to be able to get platinum, we have to get into nuclear fusion to make platinum. Legit. Nuclear fusion. There's no other way to get platinum until we get off this solar system. So let that sink in a second. Yeah, so that's where we're going today. Today, what we're going to do, and I'm going to hope it works. We're going to do we'll probably do You Matter next episode, because there's going to be some things in there I think I want to play with. So we'll play with the scrap metal and all this other fun stuff as the way that goes. But we need to get these at least 1 or 2 of these guys going right here, and then we need to get down into this line. Now, I'm not 100% certain if maybe this will get us some of the stuff that we want, but they're really pushing us to do some things. So that's cool. That's fine. That's wonderful. Let's look at an industrial electrolyzer today and a few other things. So it's been a long time, and this is probably going to require me to do a few things as well. It's been a really long time since I've played with a lot of these things. So we didn't do anything as far as these are concerned. And again, I really am not ooh, it's destabilized redstone. We may have to start working on that process. Electric circuit is an assembling machine. Can we craft an assembling machine now? Yes, we can. Refined steel plates, basic machine structure, things and stuff. We need 4 electric circuits. which, if I recall correctly, is, let's get some of that copper cable. It may be time to start doing this. I know I said I wasn't gonna. 1, 2, 3, 4 steel. Grab some of that and some redstone. Grab some of this, because this machine right here is a little funky. So let's just put those in there, and then that'll block that off. Plink, plink. And then we need to do the assembler. I should have made this button. Can I just hit that on this? No, this. I'm not like I really need it. We need to do that. And then we need to set up a refined steel plate thing. So, refined steel plates. So we can put that in the system. Yeah, just do that one. I made a boo-boo earlier. If you click on this one here, it actually uses this in the recipe, so that's not a good thing to do. Can't wait to get into some of these other things so we can actually make things a little faster. Let's put this into the system here where that goes. So then we need to go find steel plate times 3 and clear that out. And assembling machine. Give those a couple of seconds. Blink. No. One more. Thank you. Click, click, click. Assembling machine. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to make this. It's fine. We'll deal with it. We're going to put this guy up here. I had forgotten all about the fact that I put that up there. Let me see. That's blocks, right? Yeah, okay, cool. That's better. We're going to put this one right here, and then we're going to go ahead and wire it in. We're going to make sure we have enough room to play with it. This is going to be the room that we're going to do some of these smaller 1x1 block structures, so cool. That should work. Let's get some power cables. And some of that. I think all I want to do with this, what is that thing going to make? What else can it do? Oh boy, yeah, we're going to need to just wire that in and see what it can do. So nice. Let's see. I need an interface. That's going to take a second. Conduiting. We do have some conduiting. I might have it make some cable too. We're a little short on this. Thank you. And conduit. Some of this. Interface. Enter. Come on. What are you doing? Oh. Wow, we were way behind. I may have to work on that. Alrighty then, let's see. Let's fix that real quick. Okay, so where were we? We were having a little bit of a backlog, and I think I got it cleared out, mainly because I need to go ahead and rework my smelting, but that's perfectly fine. So we were looking for an interface, and I think we now have that interface. Good deal. Okay, so let's see what we can do about continuing on this little project. I know that was kind of a holy crap, what the heck just happened thing, but we're going to do this. And I'm going to hopefully be able to tell this thing I want the input on the back and the input on the back. And then where did we put the output to here? I think all I did was just input output it, right? Is that what we did? Where is it? Yeah, and then what I don't know why I did this. I guess we could put a thing here. And then I should be able to actually output out the back as well. Auto output, yes. So that should immediately just do whatever we do into that little thing. So if I do this and I grab some of that and give it some power, I don't know how fast this thing works. We're going to find out. But we're going to go ahead and put another cable in over here and then see what we get. So we should be able to program that to do the assembly thingies now. So let's see if the system sees it. So assembling machine, beautiful. What all can we make in that thing? I think we looked at this already, but What can we make? We can make all of those circuits. So I think the first thing we're going to need to do is design this. So aluminum plates, electrum plates, refined steel plates, aluminum plates, electrum plates, get you 2 of them, which means I think we're going to have to actually do all of that fun stuff. So let's get all this programmed, and then I guess I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, I think I've got all that figured out. Let's see what we get now. So assembling machine, we know we can do this with it. It should say we can build some parts. So if I ask it to do 1 electric circuit, I should get 1. It's got to craft all those little parts pieces. So if I go up here, I should hear this go bang, bang twice. Or 3 times. Got those. Got those. And then that should go over here. Blink. That's going to take a minute because I need to put some speed upgrades in it. What are the speed upgrades to take to make? Speed up upgrade. Where are those? I think that's what they call those, right? It's in your thing. What is this? Overclocker upgrade. How much fun are these? Really? Really? Water bucket, 10 ingots makes coolant cells. Plus a wire, plus a thing, plus a stuff. So again, I'm going to go copper cable. And we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And steel. And redstone. And run over to this machine, which I should just go ahead and plug this in. The only problem with this is you can only craft it 4 at a time, because if you do that, then you have to wait on this to decide to fill up. So, hello, fill up. There you go. And it's because it's just wonky. So let's see. Overclocker upgrade can we make? Just to get that sucker moving. Overclocker upgrade. I need some of these, which is some of this. Is that just a water cell? Can I make these? Can I do that again, please? Can I do that again, please? No, I don't want to do that yet. I want to make 1 more of those. Bucket of water. I think I can make that, right? Bucket, water, water, water. Bucket, bucket. Bucket. And boop, 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 boop. No, do this. That's distilled water. What are you doing? Where is my water? Hello? Oh, yeah, that's right. We never put that in there, did we? I know it's downstairs. I just didn't have to, you know, whatever. Let's do that. All right, and let's put this in here. 1 more. Let's just get a couple of these things going so we can actually do this. Because I'm not going to sit there and wait on that thing to do that. That's ridiculous. And that should go in there. Thank you. Copper wire. And recipe for you. Does a couple make them run a little better? Where are we? Up here? Fly. Fly, sir. Okay, so do those go in here or are they go in here? 500 tier low. I'm assuming these things won't blow up eventually, so I'm not really worried about it. And if it does, well, hey, we'll just make another one. All right, let's see if that's any faster. Because that was pretty terrible. Make 4 of them. Start. I don't know how much that's going to use. I don't really care. We're going to just fool with it later. All right, so on to the next. I know we're kind of goofing around. Let's see if we can get that electrolyzer going. Electrolyzer, this industrial electrolyzer required 2 of those plus 2 extractors, which is 2 more of these. So 1, 2, plus 1 of the, carbon plates, carbon, charcoal. Okay. Does that have to be charcoal? Carbon plates, carbon brick, charcoal. Let me do a bunch of more automations and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, well, after much adding to the system of various recipes and smeltings and things and stuff, I think we're good to go. I actually want to go over here and check something. We're using this to do some of this kind of work here. Can I do this in the arc furnace? No, it has to be in a furnace over here. Can I do... I think what I want to try to do is maybe move a few things over to the arc furnace if we can, because we're catching up. It's slowly but surely catching up. Can I put that, like, say, the sap? Can we do that into the arc furnace? No. Love it. Well, we're going to get extractor... Wait a minute. Am I supposed to put that back through that? Hang on a minute. Am I an idiot? Hang on a minute. One. Am I supposed to put this through that extractor again? Have I been screwing up that whole time? Hang on a minute. This is the extractor, correct? Yes. Can I do... Where are you? Did I give it 2 of them or 1 of them? I need to go get one of those things. Hang on a minute. Let's do this. No, sidetrack real quick. Capacity. Craft. Go. Start. We're going to have to do something about this. I'm going to have to do something about this. I'm going to have to add in another furnace, or I'm going to have to add in something. I'm going to have to do something because we're way behind. That's cool. All right. Go. Let's see. Capacity. What are we waiting on? Thank you. 1 more of those will get me a few more slots in that thing, which should then allow me to run this through this, right? So I'm going to have to put some stuff in this one too, looks like. That's fine. Okay, can we finally get this day over with so we can do things? Electrolyzer, that sucker right there. Okay, so we should have everything ready to go as far as programming this. So I need to make electronic circuits. Okay, cool. So let's make some tree taps. 1, 2, through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Click, go, bang. 2 of these. These are advanced electronic circuits, which I have not set those up yet. So I need 4 iron plates and an advanced machine frame. Have it make that. Do this. So everything in there should function. And I did go with the recipe that requires, what is it, tungsten, bronze, and tin, because we have a lot of all of that. So go. Iron. Have plenty of iron plates. Cool. So an advanced circuit is going to be what? An advanced circuit board, an advanced circuit parts. More electrum, silicon. Wow. And then these parts or something like that. All right, let me get the programming that in. Advanced craft 1. And then we need an advanced, let me see, electrolyzer. This is why I just love this stuff. So 2 of these. Did you get it done? It got it done. Cool. So I didn't do that part. This is that. In this. And we need 2 of those. 2. And then we go stand up here and see if it does everything it needs to do. I'm hoping it will. It's got to craft those plates and whatnot first, so hopefully everything in here will work. You're not done already, are you? Really? Wow. Okay, cool. I must already program that. So, electrolyzer, done. Yay. And I think this is a single block machine, right? I think this is a single block machine. I hope. I know some of these are multi-blocks. You don't need anything else? You're happy? You're good? I didn't bring any cable with me. Let's hook him up. It'd be good if you had cable on you. Let's go grab some cable. And conduit. So I'm going to have to sit down and do a bunch of work at least producing the overclocker upgrades because we have plenty of power to do this kind of stuff now. So we'll put you right there. We'll let you get juiced up. And that's awesome. That's beautiful. That's the beginning of some of the fun stuff. So let's get out of this noisy corner. We'll look at it really quickly. And then I think in between episodes, I'll go ahead and automate that and fix a few things. But what we're doing that for is the electrolyzer is going to allow us to do a few things. So if we look at the electrolyzer, at this tab here, if we take, say, a water cells, it'll let us make electrical water. It'll let us make calcium cells. It will make us, the main reason why we're making this, I believe, is for calcium carbonate somewhere. It's like, this is one of them. We need the chrome and the aluminum. So all of the rubies that we currently have, we're going to be converting that into aluminum and chrome along with compressed air cells. This is how we're going to process a lot of the bauxite dust that we have laying around. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to automate the production of empty cells, which is going to have to be put in there. But I believe these are reusable. Either way, we're going to find out. That took way too long, guys. I apologize. It's probably going to be a longer episode because of the mess it looks like at this point, but we're on our way to do a little bit of stuff. I wanted to get a little bit further than that today, but for now, I think that's where we're going to stop. We got a couple of more machines done and automated. This thing will let us do a few things. I'm going to go ahead and automate this in between episodes just so that we can get it going, and we're just going to fill every single one of these up with that and continue moving on. I may have to get a little bit more power than this stuff, but for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to be on our way to be doing some very cool stuff shortly. See you all later. Bye.